Hello everyone! So today we are going to open the door to a world where every sound of watches is a whisper of luxury, and every brand is a legend shrouded in the mysticism of centuries. What do you think is the secret that makes the hearts of millionaires beat in unison with the pendulum of the clock? What kind of magic is hidden in the mechanisms behind the gold dials? Very soon you will find out what makes these brands true masters of time, and why their creations are not just accessories, but real symbols of eternity. Now, keep your eyes glued on the screen. Jacob & Company Billionaire Watch. This is the Jacob & Company Billionaire Watch. In fact, this is not just a watch, but a symbol of incomparable wealth and status. Created for the famous Italian businessman Flavio Briatore, the watch embodies luxury in its absolute form. Equipped with 239 emerald-cut diamonds, with a total weight of about 260 carats, each stone in the watch is a work of art that deserves attention. The case of the watch has a majestic size of 47.5 by 58 millimeters and is made of 18-carat white gold. But what is hidden inside? The heart of the Billionaire watch is the JCAM-09 model, which is a tourbillon mechanism with manual winding. The mechanism, consisting of 167 parts, is a miracle of engineering, with fully skeletonized bridges and blued steel arrows. So what does it mean to wear such a piece of jewelry on your wrist? Every aspect of the Billionaire watch shows that its owner belongs to the elite, capable of appreciating true luxury. Can you imagine a more vivid symbol of success? Richard Mille RM 5703 Tourbillon Sapphire. Richard Mille continues to amaze connoisseurs of high-end watch mechanics. Their newest model, the RM 5703 Tourbillon Sapphire Dragon, is a prime example of a return to the art of decorative design, which the brand became famous for at the beginning of its journey. Inspired by the predecessor, RM 5701, this model embodies splendor and power, sculpted through the image of a dragon made of gold and sapphire glass. Every detail of it is expertly integrated with rose gold elements, which adds luxury and dramatic appearance. The intensely red accents in the dragon's eyes and tongue, as well as the magnificent ruby set in a rose gold bezel, create a mesmerizing visual impact. Without losing sight of the technical side, the RM 5703 is equipped with a manual winding caliber by Renault and Papi, capable of operating for up to 48 hours. With this combination of technology and design, RM 5703 is not just a watch, but a real work of art on the wrist. Hublot's Big Bang. Can you imagine a watch that not only shows the time, but is a real luxury? This is the Hublot Big Bang. Such a miracle of engineering and style, with a price tag of $5 million, is framed by 18-carat gold and the dazzling shimmer of 1,282 diamonds. Launched in 2012, they instantly became a magnet for looks and admiration. Do you think it's easy to change your style with them? Yes, it's easy, thanks to the fast strap replacement system. Do you want to have a sporty look or an evening full of glamour? Everything is possible in one click. Under the protection of the impact-resistant sapphire crystal, an extremely precise automatic movement mechanism with a chronograph and date is hidden. Hublot Big Bang is not just a watch, but a real statement about the status and luxury taste of its owner. Grandmaster Chime, reference 6300 by Patek Philippe. Now it's time to witness a real masterpiece of fine watchmaking, released in limited quantities in honor of the celebration of the 175th anniversary of the legendary Patek Philippe company. The watch became the main lot at the Only Watch charity auction in 2019 and was sold for a staggering $31 million. Grandmaster Chime has 20 functions, including 5 different sound functions, 2 unique melodies, and time translation into 2 languages. The case of the watch is made of stainless steel, which makes it even more unique since such models are usually made of precious metals. On the front side of the watch there is a dial with classical Roman numerals, and on the reverse side there is a second dial with a moon phase indicator and an eternal calendar. As you can see, Patek Philippe watches have become a true gem for collectors and connoisseurs of fine watchmakers for a reason. Royal Oak Concept by Marvel. How do you like such a unique novelty by Audemars Piguet? This is the Royal Oak Tourbillon Spider-Man. This masterpiece, limited to only 250 copies, demonstrates luxury on a new level. The watch case, made of grade 5 titanium and complemented by an octagonal black ceramic bezel, is decorated with a luxurious hand-wound caliber 2974. A mechanism based on the 2948 caliber from the Code 11.59 collection is hidden under the waterproof case that can protect this watch at a depth of up to 50 meters. The cost of the watch is $215,600, which emphasizes their exclusivity and status. A special edition in white gold with Spider-Man sold at auction raised $8.5 million for charity, emphasizing the nobility and splendor of this model. Jaeger-LeCoultre. Jaeger-LeCoultre masterfully combines the highest watchmaking art and elegance. Made of noble platinum, the case of this men's watch is beautifully decorated with gold details, adding sophistication to each line. But the real magic begins with the Grand Sonnerie function. Every hour the clock plays a melody, turning time into a symphony and turning every moment into a musical performance. Additionally, this model is equipped with a tourbillon, a chronograph and a moon phase indicator, which not only guarantees exceptional accuracy, but also emphasizes the technological sophistication of Jaeger-LeCoultre. So, friends, this watch is a true symbol of technical excellence and the epitome of watch luxury. Patek Philippe Genive. For a man who appreciates elegance and quality, choosing a watch is not just a purchase, but a statement about his status and taste. Brands like Armani, Tissot, Ferrari, Hermes, Ulysse Nardin, and Montblanc have long strengthened their positions in the market, but Patek Philippe Genive occupies a special place. This Swiss manufacturer that represents the luxury class offers not just accessories, but real works of art. Just look at their watches. Yes, this is the perfect choice for perfectionists who strive for perfection in every detail of their lives. The brand's most expensive models, with their design and sophisticated features, including an astronomical map and moon phases, are a dream come true for fans of high-end watch mechanics. Above all, they are also a prime example of investing in eternal values. Vacheron Constantin. The Vacheron Constantin Toil is a unique and luxurious watch that features a sophisticated mechanism and an impressive set of functions. Among the 16 different functions, we want to highlight 2 time zones, a calendar with detailed years, a power indicator, and a moon phase indicator. In total, 7 copies of the Vacheron Constantin Toil were created, and each of them is estimated at $1.5 million. The case of the watch is made of 18-karat rose gold, which adds sophistication and nobility to the appearance. Even though information about the owners and participation of watches in auctions is not disclosed, it is safe to say that these rare and prestigious accessories are the pride of any private collection. The Matus collection by Louis Monet. The Louis Monet Matus is not just a watch, but a portal to space, each element of which embodies a fragment of the universe. This men's watch has a very special combination: precious materials and rare meteorite fragments, neatly framed with noble gold, platinum, and sparkling stones. From the dial to the strap, every detail was designed with incomparable care and technological skill. Behind the bright exterior, one can find a high-tech mechanism, including a tourbillon and complex components, which makes the Matus not only an exciting accessory, but also a miracle of engineering. So anyone who owns them has their own little world where time and space merge in perfect harmony. Patek Philippe Gobby Milan Heures Universals. I have to admit that this 1953 watch is a real miracle of watchmaking, decorated with the names of 40 cities of the world on the dial, which perfectly rotates around the ceramic blue center, visually showing the change of day and night. Their entire complex mechanism is located in an exquisite case and 18-karat rose gold, adding a luxurious accent to the functionality. Such a piece sold for £7 million at Christie's auction in Hong Kong in November 2019. It's a truly extravagant way to keep track of time around the world. Patek Philippe Gobby Milan Universels will certainly be the pride of any collection and a wonderful talking point, showing not only the time, but also your level of awareness in the world of luxury. The Marie Antoinette watch is a completely unusual decoration, but a kind of portal to the times of the Great French Revolution. Created for the Queen and completed decades later, they became the epitome of lost luxury and historical mysticism. They are engineering masterpieces with a tourbillon, a mini repeater, and other sophisticated features that make them technical marvels. The exquisite platinum and gold case, handmade finishes and patterns carefully created by Breguet craftsmen turn the watch into an exclusive work of art. We can safely say that we have a whole story in front of us, imprinted in gold and platinum, which represents the legacy of an era when every minute was art. The Unicorn by Rolex is the rarest vintage watch of the brand, which was made to order for the German retailer. For more than 8 years, the watch was owned by one person, and the whole world did not know about its existence. The truly unique vintage watch strap and unusual material are reminiscent of the Rolex Ulster date. This model is so rare that it has received the Unicorn nickname. The Unicorn is the only Rolex Daytona cosmograph made of white gold. This series was usually made only of stainless steel or 18 or 14 karat yellow gold, and sometimes with unique dials and bracelets. Such a rare model was first auctioned in 2018, where it was sold for almost $6 million. Lange Söhne. So friends, what can I say about Lange Söhne? First of all, the brand continues to redefine the boundaries of craftsmanship with each model, radiating sophistication and excellence. Can you imagine their Zeitwerk with its revolutionary bouncing digital display that challenged the traditional notion of time in 2009? Now think of the double-split chronograph of 2004, which was a real work of art with a mechanism of incomparable beauty and complexity. How can one not admire the triple-split chronograph, the world's first chronograph capable of tracking 2 events simultaneously for up to 12 hours? Not to mention their Lange 1 with its iconic design and tourbillon, which has become a symbol of the brand. All of these models are the culmination of our own production of balance springs, which raises Lange Söhne to the sphere of the world leaders in watchmaking. The Rolex Daytona reference Paul Newman, presented to actor Paul Newman by his wife Joanna Woodward in 1968, with the engraving "Drive Carefully," has remained the holy grail among watch collectors for many years. The initial price of £1 million sterling already seemed very impressive, but the true value of this iconic watch with a black and cream exotic dial soon turned out to be higher. At auction, they were sold for an incredible £13,500,000, which is equivalent to the value of 9,030 Rolex Daytona watches in 2017, setting a record for the most expensive wristwatch sold at that time. F.P. Journe in Waynet Effekit. In 1999, François-Paul Journe introduced the F.P. Journe in Waynet Effekit watch to the world, embodying his philosophy of "I wanted it, so I did it." As you can see, this watch does not just measure time, it embodies the craftsmanship, uniqueness and passion for watchmaking. Created under the strict supervision of the Journe, every detail of the mechanisms demonstrates impeccable quality and an innovative approach. Cases made of precious metals like 18-karat rose gold and platinum and a perfectly round shape only emphasize elegance and functionality. This watch is the true embodiment of the principles of Journe, where each model becomes a symbol of time, created with love and art. Patek Philippe Nautilus 5711 Tiffany Blue. In 2021, Patek Philippe and Tiffany & Co. celebrated 170 years of collaboration with the release of a limited edition Nautilus 5711 stainless steel watch. Their exclusivity is emphasized by a double signature on the dial and a note on the reverse dedicated to a long-term partnership. With an exquisite Tiffany blue dial, this watch has become a real treasure for collectors since it was produced in only one 170 copies. The initial retail price of $50,000 quickly became symbolic because at the Philips auction, one of the watches was sold for an astronomical amount of $6.5 million, which was used for charitable purposes. Today, such an accessory continues to attract attention. For example, Jay-Z was seen with them in an advertisement, and a collector from California, Zach Liu, became known as the winner of the auction. The continuing interest was confirmed by the subsequent sale at Christie's auction, where the watch was sold for $3.2 million. Indeed, the world of high-end watch mechanics is an arena for the most daring and creative ideas. Watchmakers are constantly experimenting with design and functionality, bringing to life the most amazing concepts, from chronographs with mechanisms capable of tracking the movement of planets to watches with built-in miniature roulette tables or elegantly inlaid crystals. The boundaries here are limited only by the imagination of the masters. It is not surprising that such works of art instantly attract the attention of the richest and most influential people in the world, who strive not only for exclusivity, but also for the opportunity to express individuality through luxury accessories.